we came up with it, but for 20 years we came up with grandfather clocks. I think it was because I thought the one that the company gave me for 20 years was so cool that we would do the same thing. And this year represents the anniversary with the company of Todd Dutton. And from the very first time I met Todd is unique. Todd stood out in his interest in so many subjects. We were partners with a company that he worked for, and all the time I've been in business, I have only violated what I considered rating a friend or a partner for a person that really, really wanted to be part of our family and part of our businesses one time. And that one time is Todd Dutton. Yeah. And so he wanted and we wanted him to be with us so much. Todd impressed me so much because while he was ostentiously head of land at Berexco, we would come in and I would pit everybody against everybody. I know nobody liked it. But when land was done, geology would come, and Todd would have done his own geological interpretation of everything. And then the geophysicists would come and they would bring their seismic interpretations. And Todd would have taken the seismic lines and done his own seismic interpretations of everything. He would have his own opinion. And everybody else was stay in your lane, or as soon as our part's done, let's go have a drink or do something. And Todd was there for the whole thing. And I knew from the beginning, not only was that interest going to serve us well, but he was a person who loved every bit of it, the same as I loved every bit of it. He's also a bit weird. He's got this same sort of, I want to know everything about bicycles and bicycle races. If you ask the height of like the 50 tallest mountains in the world, he'll be right there. He'll be within a foot or two. And don't start on guitars or OU football. Just please don't start on either of those two things.
Stay away. Specialty.
Todd is also one of the things that I reflected in you younger land people. I consider Todd, it's rare. It's really good when somebody becomes an expert in one state. And, you know, like with the Turkish petroleum people, we explain to them that every state is different. You know, if you go to Turkey, you learn one thing, you've got the whole country. Every state is different. You are doing well when you become a fully rounded land person who understands a state. You're exceptional when you know two states. I think Todd is truly, truly knowledgeable in 4 states. I would say Kansas, which we don't operate in, Oklahoma, which was his home base, Texas, and now New Mexico, which he hates, but the land system of New Mexico. But I think if you really sit and consider it, this probably resonates more with the land people than anyone else, but I dare you to tell me I can't think of anybody else who is an expert in 4 states. The last thing I would like to say, you know, the seat I have to sit in the company it's a privileged seat. You get a lot of benefits. You get to live in houses like this sometimes. You get to go wonderful places. You get to get a lot of credit for things that all of y'all do. But one of the things you don't get to be is you don't really get to be friends with everybody because you have to be the boss. And the boss a lot of time is not, it's not as fun as it may look on the other side. And most of you know David got a little bit of it today, a little of my grumpiness on something, and he's getting pretty good at deflecting it. But in all that time, I think that there's just one or two that I would say. I'd like to say I'm friendly with everybody, but there are very few people that I actually let my heart become a friend with completely, even though we work together. And Todd is that person. So Todd is one of my best friends, as well as such a valuable person to the company. A senior person now with the company. I hope that we're all operating on the same level of enthusiasm, physical vigor, and mental vigor when a senior statesman that Todd is with the company now. So Todd, thank you so much. It's been a wonderful 20 years.
You have. Thank you.